And now from McAllen City Hall, a meeting of the McAllen City Commission.
And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's City Commission meeting. We'll begin with a Pledge of Allegiance, followed by an invocation by Commissioner Rudy Castillo.
Can we borrow heads, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, can you borrow heads, please? Lord, we thank you for bringing us together as we began this meeting. Help us to listen with respect, speak with kindness, and work with integrity. May our differences become strengths and our goals brings us closer together. Guide our thoughts and decisions so that they reflect fairness, compassion, and truth. I also ask for the blessings for our armed forces, first responders, and our community. In the Lord's name we pray, amen.
Amen. And we have one proclamation, but before the proclamation, I just want to wish a belated birthday to our Mayor Pro Tem, Sebi Haddad, who turned about 21 last week. 20-something. We have one proclamation, Rio Grande Hospital, top 100 record. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And it's Commissioner Cabeza de Vaca.
Okay, right here. Have this way, have this way. Long time no see.
I know.
Yay.
I know, right? How are you? This group is bigger, huh? How are you? Dora. Very proud to present this proclamation to this great healthcare organization. It's always good to have quality healthcare right here at home. You don't have to travel anywhere. You stay here. These professionals are the best of the best. And I'm going to read a proclamation on the why they are the best of the best. City of McAllen Proclamation, State of Texas, County of Hidalgo, City of McAllen. Whereas Rio Grande Regional Hospital has faithfully served the residents of the Rio Grande Valley since 1982, providing exceptional healthcare services and advancing medical excellence for the community. And whereas Rio Grande Regional Hospital has been recognized as number 8 on Modern Healthcare 2026 Top Academic Hospital List. Awesome, guys. Just imagine that kind of thing. It's just an achievement that reflects outstanding performance and operational excellence. And whereas this prestigious recognition highlights the hospital's unwavering commitment to delivering safe, compassionate, and high-quality care to patients and families through South Texas. And whereas the hospital academic partnership with the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley strengthen the education and training of future healthcare professionals while supporting innovation and excellence in patient care. And whereas under the leadership of CEO Laura Disk, the dedicated physicians, nurses, colleagues, and medical staff of Rio Grande Regional Hospital continue to elevate healthcare standards across the region. And whereas Rio Grande Regional Hospital provides comprehensive services, including cardiac care, neurovascular care, orthopedic care, surgical care, inpatient rehabilitation, women's and children's services, and operates a level 3 neonatal intensive care unit to meet the growing needs of the Rio Grande Valley community. And whereas the McAllen City Commission commends Rio Grande Regional Hospital for its outstanding contributions to healthcare excellence and service to this community. Now thereof, I, Pepe Cabeza de Vaca, City Commissioner of the City of McAllen, Texas, by the virtue of the authority vested in me, and on behalf of the Mayor and the City Commission, there hereby proclaim May 26, 2026 as Rio Grande Regional Top 100 Recognition Day. Congratulations.
evening, everybody. I'm Laura Disk, CEO at Rio Grande Regional Hospital. I don't want to steal Savvy or Mike's thunder, but I just have a few words. Good afternoon, good evening, Mayor Villalobos and member of the McAllen City Commission. Thank you for welcoming us today and for recognizing Rio Grande Regional Hospital with this proclamation. On behalf of our hospital, I'm grateful to accept this honor as we celebrate being recognized by Modern Healthcare's 2026 Top 100 Hospitals. We ranked number 8 in the nation and the only hospital in Texas on this academic hospital list. As an academic hospital, Rio Grande Regional has the privilege of caring for patients while also helping support the future of healthcare in South Texas. Through our GME partnership with the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, we're helping create learning opportunities that strengthen the pipeline of physicians. Through our educational partnerships, we train nurses and clinicians who understand the needs of our region. For McAllen, this recognition speaks to several priorities that matter deeply to our community: access to high-quality care, continued investment in healthcare jobs, support for future clinicians, and strong partnerships to help our region. Healthcare is also a key part of the city's strength. It supports families, creates career paths, and helps ensure our community can thrive. This achievement would not be possible without the support of our Board of Trustees, our medical staff leaders, our colleagues, thank you, and our community partners, all of you. Most of all, it belongs to the teams who serve our patients every day with skill, compassion, and purpose. At Rio Grande Regional Hospital, our work is grounded on our mission. Above all else, we are committed to the care and improvement of human life. This recognition encourages us to continue to work with even greater focus for our patients, for McAllen, and for the Rio Grande Valley. Mayor Villalobos and members of the City Commission, thank you, Pepe. We want to thank you for this proclamation and recognizing the importance of strong, high-quality health care in our community. Thank you all.
Up to you.
Yeah. To move this one?
I'm back here.
Can go up in the there we go. Let's see. You want to take this off?
No.
So how do you want us in the middle?
Ready? Hey.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, Mr. Fallick, are you almost ready? Almost. But before we begin with a swearing-in ceremony, I want to thank our Mayor Pro Tem Sebi Haddad, who has served us for about 7 years, and not only he has served us very well. when he decided to run for higher office, I remember I told Ike, hey, we're losing one very, very good commissioner. I always talk about him as being very intelligent, analytical, always making decisions that are right. I don't know in the years that we served together when we really disagreed on something, because at the very end, this commission is almost always united, because this commission is always doing the right thing. So Commissioner, Mayor Pro Tem, we thank you for your years of service, and we're going to miss you. If you want to say a few words.
Sure. Well, it's definitely bittersweet to be leaving the city of McAllen, but sometimes you're called, I think, to move in a different direction, even an unexpected direction. And in doing so, honestly, I felt that I was going to be serving the same community, the same people, just on a bigger scale, and ideally working with the same city management and same commissioners, and bringing back resources and the needs of McAllen and the rest of South Texas. But really, we as commissioners are only really effective primarily for two reasons. One, the people that are here in the middle of the audience, who honestly, these faces are almost as present as we are in the community. We really couldn't do it without people who care and get involved and really care about the community. And the second is the people on the edges of this room, the staff and the employees and the directors and everyone from the city of McAllen. I said it on my Facebook post, but it's very difficult for people to truly understand the caliber and quality and care that the city of McAllen employees and management put into the city. And they're the ones that allow us to shine, that allow us to make strong decisions, and allow us to think proactively, positively, and always with the best of McAllen in mind. And so it's very difficult to leave many of these people behind. They become sort of a second family. It's going to be very hard not to message Michelle constantly. Even my wife is like, who are you talking to? It's Michelle. It's always Michelle. So, it's going to be, it's bittersweet, and, but we always have to have faith that there are people who can maintain the continuity of the strength of McAllen. And I couldn't be more proud to rush over here today to ensure that I was also here to see Michael Fallick sworn in. Incredibly strong member of our community who I know will do a great job and has always been an incredible advocate and someone who has always believed in McAllen. So I look forward to seeing him sworn in and take this role, because I know he'll make the right decisions. And of course, if you haven't voted, polls are open till 7.
Okay. No. You still stay.
I'll still see. All right.
Okay, now we have the fun part. Who's conducting?
Judge Crane?
Judge Crane. Oh, there he is, way back there. Michael?
Are these live? It's live, or they talk just right there. Let me just say a few things first. I've known the Fallick family for decades. They've been pillars in this community for 2 generations, maybe more. They contribute significantly to our city, and they have. The Fallicks are charitable people, and they are tenacious entrepreneurs. I respect entrepreneurs because it's a risky business. It takes a lot of grit to be an entrepreneur. You put up your assets to develop something that you think is going to be good for the city and good business-wise, and the Fallicks have been very fortunate that they've been very successful in that. Their success translates into great benefit for the community. They employ a lot of people. They bring tax revenues, sales tax revenues to the community. They bring hotel occupancy tax revenues to the city. They appreciate property, so they increase our property tax collections for the city. And they do this by giving back. The Phallics have season tickets right next to mine at the Valley Symphony Orchestra, so that I know they contribute to the arts. And Mike's going to be a tremendous asset. My brother used to always say, you know, entrepreneurs, businessmen on the city commission add a huge component to the commission. They bring a perspective that helps run this big organization that the city is. And I think Mike's going to be a phenomenal addition. Sebi's been great, and I think big shoes, but Mike will fill those easily. And so we look forward to many years of your service on our commission. Thank you. Sure. All right, if you'll please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Michael Fallick,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute the duties of the office
execute the duties of the office
of City Commissioner, City of McAllen,
of
District
of
5
City Commissioner of McAllen City Commission, District 5
of the State of Texas,
of the State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
All right, I'm going to try to go slow here because I'm going to try to take all of this in. I am incredibly honored and humbled to be stepping into the role of the City Commissioner here in District 5. I'm honored that so many friends and associates showed up here to support me, to support the City Commission as I take the District 5 chair. I also want to thank Sebi for his years of leadership and dedicated service. As Judge Crane said, it is an honor and a responsibility and big shoes to fill, but I am going to do the best that I can to fill those and to expand the position and to do right by the city of McAllen and all those that live here. So I also first want to say thank you. I'm going to try to get my thank yous out of the way, but I want to thank Judge Crane for coming here, spending his time to do the swearing in, but it also is incredibly meaningful to me because I was great friends with Scott Crane, who I believe was one of the real pillars and a wonderful city commissioner. I spoke with Scott before and after city commission meetings. We would constantly talk about what we could do to benefit the city of McAllen, to make it better, to improve life here, to talk about the big things, the small things. It was a real loss when Scott passed. It is an incredible legacy that we have, and I'm just so thankful that Judge Crane was here to do the swearing in because the Crane family means a lot to me. Scott Crane here meant a lot to me, and just want to thank the Crane family who are here for coming, supporting, and I'm going to try to live up to that legacy as well. I have my wife here. Thank you for everything that you've done. You were incredible help through the campaign, but it has been my honor to live here and grow a family, 2 incredible kids with you. Also kind of a full circle moment when we first moved back to McAllen from Phoenix. Heather actually worked in the marketing department at Rio Grande Regional, and our son Jake was also born at Rio Grande Regional. So kind of an incredible thing here to have the resolution during my swearing in. Also want to thank Mom and Dad here. They have been incredibly involved in the city of McAllen throughout their lives. They've instilled in me the dedication and the commitment to leadership, but also to service. We can work through our professional commitments and strive for success in that way, but it is incredibly important to give back. And throughout our lives, their lives, my lives, and we've tried to instill that in our kids as well, that commitment to service, which will always be first and foremost in our minds. And We're going to continue to strive to make the city a better place with that in mind. I do also have my campaign team here. I want to thank them for their hard work and dedication. Mike Carrera, Christian Carrera, Eduardo Castellanos, Treasurer Mike Sanchez, and John King here, who helped with social media, and Eduardo did as well. More than anything, the friends and family and supporters who called people to get to the polls, who have supported me throughout all these years, and the fact that y'all showed up here means the world to me. In addition to the friends, there's so many people that I've worked with on the different boards that I've served with. I see people from MEDC, Planning and Zoning, the Chamber, Valley Symphony Orchestra, which means a great deal to me. It is so meaningful that y'all showed up, so thank you for that. And then I'm excited to serve with the city commissioners, city management, city manager, city attorney here. I've dealt with these people in my professional capacity, but I'm excited to serve now in a civic capacity as well. I've dedicated my life to service here in McAllen. I've tried to make things better. I've done that in my professional life. I'm excited to start now doing so as a public official and a public servant. I'm going to give my all here. We're going to support police and fire. We're going to improve quality of life. We're going to increase parks. We're going to focus on stormwater drainage. There's so many large projects that the city of McAllen has that we're going to keep an eye on. There's so many small things, though, that matter day in and day out to all those that live here. It's really quality of life, and I'm dedicated to improving that. And I'm ready to get to work. But really what all this is about is making life better for everybody that lives here in town. I'm dedicated to doing that. And really, I'm ready to get to work. So thank you all for being here. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for showing up. It means the world to me. And as Abby said, there is a little more time to go vote. If you haven't done so, the time is now. But really, thank you for being here. And let's get on with the next city commission meeting.
This meeting might.
And we'll take a 10-15 minute recess.
I don't know what, JB, what are you wanting us to do? Oh, a picture with two commissioners, please.
Oh, okay. And everybody else, we're in recess for 10-15 minutes.
There's cake.
There's cake.
There's cake.
Y'all get down there. Hot air. With the chair. He's taking your seat.
It's thematic. Yeah.
Doing good?
One's down there, back here.
Good to see you, hermano. ¿Todo bien?
Commissioner Mayor, how are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to reconvene the meeting. If I could ask everybody to come in and take their seats, please.
Whistled.
That was not me.
It was not me. The judge. It was. Whoa. One. Rudy. Two.
Mike,
One.
do you still want to take these items out of the way?
Yeah, we'll do it. And just in case I. Yes, sir.
For the gardenias, you know, I'm
You can
so
just,
glad
Michael,
this one didn't-
JB, you want to roll it?
Okay, we're back from recess. Gents? Yeah. Where are we at?
Here for today.
That's how long that was, we got planned.
Okay, we're missing Roland,
Antaroli.
I'll see you next time.
Commissioner Rios.
Antaroli.
I think we'll be okay even without Commissioner Rios right now. We're going to skip to item agenda 5C.
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 And that's we have the election of a mayor pro tem.
Okay. I make a motion to, for, an appoint, Pepe Cabeza de Vaca.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Congratulations, Commissioner.
Thank you.
For mayor pro tem.
Thank you, Mr. Aguirre.
We're going to take item 4A.
Mayor, item 4A is providing for the mid-year budget adjustment. I wanted to point out to the commission, if you look at the first page, you'll notice increased sales tax revenue of 1.4 million. Ad valorem tax revenue increased 1.6 million. You'll notice sale of property, we reduced that by 2.6 million. That's the parks, old Parks Administration property that has not yet sold. So you'll notice revenue from that is removed, as is the expenditure on the next page. Then you'll also notice the Development Corporation Fund earned interest increased by over $1 million. I wanted to point out to the commission that we have made a very concerted effort as part of your investment team over the last 18 months to pay very close attention to where the city's cash is sitting and how we are investing that money. We are being very strategic with it, and we are starting to see some of the fruits of those efforts. It's taken a lot of work from the finance department, and I want to thank Sonia and her team for all of the patience she has had with the demands I have made on us looking how we handle this city's funds. I know it's been a lot more work than what we've done in the past, but we appreciate the fruits that it has paid us. With that, I also just wanted to point out that because of this commission's leadership, McAllen continues to prove it is one of the strongest and most dynamic economies in Texas and the nation. While the broader American economy has experienced modest and uneven growth, McAllen's sales tax performance tells a much stronger local story. Our year-to-date sales tax revenue is up nearly 7% over last year, reflecting the continued strength of our retail sector, consumer activity, tourism, cross-border commerce, and regional economic influence. This performance is not accidental. It is the result of strategic investment, disciplined financial management, pro-business policies, quality of life improvements, and clear commitment from the mayor and this city commission to position McAllen as the premier place to live, work, visit, and invest in South Texas. Although sales tax is only one measure of economic health, it is a powerful indicator of the confidence and activity in our marketplace. By that measure, McAllen is not simply keeping pace with the national economy, we are outperforming it. Our community continues to demonstrate resilience, momentum, and leadership, and we remain focused on building an economy that creates opportunity for our residents, strengthens local business, and attracts continued investment in our city. With that, I would entertain any questions you may have with respect to the mid-year budget adjustment. I will point out to you Net revenue increase to the city is $7.6 million and some change, and expenses are increased by $27,500, round numbers.
Excellent. Wow. Actually, I have no questions, but I do want to congratulate. Wherever I go, I say I'll put up my team against your team. And this is just a prime example of I am correct. We have a tremendous team here in the city of McAllen. And commissioners, thank you for your leadership. This is one of the beautiful things I think about McAllen. We do the right thing, and it shows. With your leadership, we've been able to do this. So I thank you, Ike. I thank our city managers, finance team. I thank everybody here in the city of McAllen. You all are amazing. If you all have any questions.
No questions.
If no questions, hopefully in this state of the city, I'm not going to say, if you all buy some more chiclets, a few 18 packs of beer, we'll hit 100 million. Hopefully this year, we're going to hit it.
Yeah.
No. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do I hear second? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Item 4C.
Mayor, item 4C is consideration of an ordinance authorizing the issuance of sanitation system revenue bonds. We have our financial advisor, Ms. Ann Berger, here, and it's nice to have you in McAllen again. These bonds are to support the installation and fabrication of the recycling center upgrades, and Ann is here to explain. Robert, are you going to take the lead?
I'm going to speak very shortly.
All right. How we intend to finance that expansion?
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioner, City Manager, Public Works staff recommends approval of the ordinance authorizing the issuance of the sanitation system revenue bonds through North American Development Bank in the amount of $10 million. And here for the details is on the bond is Ms. Ann Berger with Hilltop Securities.
Honorable Mayor and Commissioners, Mr. Twill, thank you so much for the opportunity to be back in McAllen again before you. As was mentioned, the item for your consideration this evening is $10 million in sanitation system revenue bonds that are directly placed with the North American Development Bank, or NAD Bank. This process really began mid-2025, even though the desire for this project extends back more years. And as Mr. Twill said, these are for upgrades primarily focused on the city's recycling center. We received an initial term sheet from NAD Bank, and in a very collaborative effort with your staff, we did some negotiations for the city's behalf. We removed the structuring fee. We were able to remove a reserve fund requirement as long as you have debt service coverage of 135. We were able to negotiate a 5-year call option at the city's sole discretion before it was non-callable. And then in their formula for setting the rate, we were able to negotiate that from 80 spread down to 75. So again, your staff did an amazing job. It was a very collaborative effort. So with those changes, we wanted to move forward. So for your consideration this evening, we have a 10-year transaction amortization with a projected true interest cost of 4.737%. This was the rate that was set on May 12th. This is the rate for your consideration. As we look to the flow of funds, we have in the second column what we call net available for debt service. These are the revenues you have which can be used to pay debt service. They're over $6.7 million. This debt service is slightly under $1.3 million, which was our target to be below that. Even with all the volatility in the market, we were able to be below that number. That gives you over 5 times debt service coverage. And so that is what we project the cash flows to look like. On the next slide, we have your principal is the blue color, the gray color is your interest, and then that purple line on the top shows your projected debt service coverage. So in walking through this, we really believe that this turned out to be a nicely negotiated transaction. Your staff did an amazing job in working to make changes that are for the benefit of the city of McAllen on this transaction. The item before you is to consider adopting the ordinance authorizing the bonds. Again, you have the sole discretion if there are more revenues or something going on with the interest rate to call your bonds in 5 years. And as always, you have an amazing staff. I worked predominantly this time with Ms. Alonso, Mr. Vela, and Mr. Trevino. Very helpful. We had a lot of calls walking through the process and making sure everybody was in tandem every step of the way. And I'll be happy to answer any questions you have, but I also want to thank the city so much for the opportunity to be a part of your team on this. Thank you.
Excellent. Does anybody have any questions?
Just a couple questions on the call option. After 5 years, is that a one-time or it's throughout the remaining 5 years?
It's throughout the remaining 5 years, and it's at par.
At par. Okay, those are my two questions.
Excellent, and we thank you for your service. Our team wouldn't be able to do it without you, so thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
Public hearings.
Omar?
Mayor, Commissioners, good afternoon. Okay, so the following items went to the May 6th Planning and Zoning Commission. First item is rezoning from C3 to R1. This is at 711 South 24th. This is on Galveston and 24th. Item number 2 is rezoning from R2 to C2. This is at 621 South 29th. This is on 29th and Galveston. Item number 3 is rezoning from R1 to R1. This is at 513 Chula Vista. This is on East Jackson and South McCall. Item number 4 is rezoning from R1 to R1. This is at 3812 South F. Item number 5 is rezoning from I1 to C2. This is at 105 North Jackson Road. This is on Business 83 and South Jackson. Item number 6 is a conditional use permit for Cafe Rico at 115 South 617th. Item number 7, conditional use permit for the Mansión Discoteca at 221 South 17th. Item number 8 is on behalf of, it's also a conditional use permit for life of the use. This is for the multiple locations at 2105, 2109, 2021 Kennedy Circle. This is for a conditional use permit for an existing church. They're cleaning up the area, so they're going to do, they're amending the conditional use permit. Item number 8 is, sorry, I think I skipped one. Okay. Item number 9 is life of use, also for a conditional use permit for 320 North Main. This one originally had traffic issues, but now they cleared all that item up, so now it's going to go for life of use. Item number 10 is Villas at Tres Lagos. This is a conditional use permit for a clubhouse at 5602 Wisdom. The following items are the city initiated. It's 319 parcels. This will bring us up to 14%.
Is there anybody here to speak against any of these items? Anyone to speak against any of these items? If not,
Motion to approve.
do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. I need a motion to amend the zoning ordinance of the city of McAllen.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Item C.
Item C is for, TABC variance for 2300 North 10th. This is a new location for Shogun. This is going to be, there's a daycare within the proximity, so right now they haven't gotten a food permit, so they need to apply for a TABC variance. We're recommending approval for this one.
I motion to approve.
Well, is there anybody to speak against this item? Anyone to speak against this item? Nope.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. We have a consent agenda items A through
L.
Through L. Do we need to pull anything out?
Mayor, I would just point out that on the agenda, item E is a professional engineering services contract. That's in connection with the EDA grant application on the industrial park project the city is working right now with local developer. We have an MOU with South Texas College on adult education and literacy program. Standard contracts for the purchase of caliche, lawn and leaf bags, type D hot mix. And I would also point out the resolution authorizing submission of a grant application to US DOT for funding under the fiscal year 26 Safe Streets and Roads for an amount not to exceed $9.3 million.
Excellent. Any questions? If not, do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion carries, and I will excuse myself, Mayor Pro Tem.
Sir. Item 3A, bid and contracts.
Mayor Pro Tem, item 3 is award a contract for Zavala subdivision paving improvement single machine repaving. This is a CDBG project, Eduardo.
Mayor and Commission, we currently have an item, Colors, here in town. We put a CDBG project together seeking their services. This hot in place pavement will recycle 1 inch and overlay 1 new inch. This is for the subdivision of Zavala, subdivision. Staff recommends award of the contract to the sole responsive bidder, Cutler Repaving from Lawrence, Kansas, in the amount of $135,175 and not to exceed 15 calendar days. And we open it up for any questions.
But where actually is the Zavala subdivision?
Austin, Beaumont, 27.
Yeah, I think I have a map in the back.
Yeah.
So if you look on the third page, we have a map in the back. It's south of Business 83, between 23rd and 28th Street, and on the south side, it's Galveston Avenue.
Right here, Commissioner.
So we call it Zavala, but it's in the general area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were CDBG eligible, so these have to
Yeah.
meet census tract criteria. And so in addition to being distressed pavement, it has to meet that CDBG eligibility. And so some of those streets were picked based on that criteria.
There's a certain formula for that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
We work closely with the grants department on that.
These are regular streets, or are they alleys too? Just regular streets?
Regular streets only.
Motion by Mr. Castillo,
Second.
second by Mr. Falick. Everybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 3B, award a contract for convention facilities master plan feasibility study and related analysis.
Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem and City Commission. The McAllen Convention Center is requesting approval for professional service agreement with Victus Advisors to complete the market feasibility and needs assessment for the McAllen Convention Center master plan, including an additional scope related to mixed use and development facility. And the total scope is not to exceed $91,500, which is within budget.
To approve.
Have a motion by Mr. Rios. Second. Second by Mr. Castillo. Everybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We already did the
Thank you.
4A ordinance.
Yeah, we have
Thank
4B. 4B.
4B, providing a budget amendment request for the golf course project.
Mayor Pro Tem and Commission, this item is, in addition to the golf course scope, we need to bring in a civil engineer, an architectural company, and we need to do a flood management study. We're looking to add a starter house and a maintenance house, in addition to just running site utilities to the area. We're recommending a budget amendment, taking funds from our general fund to our professional service in the amount of $1.4 million for those services. Staff recommends approval of this budget amendment, and we open it up for any questions.
In connection with the new golf course.
Yes, sir.
Okay, with the new golf course, right?
Yes, sir.
Questions?
Well, this is a combination of many things that's going to go on there, and it's needed for us to make sure that the grounds are going to be properly done. Everything is going to be fruitful there, because it's a challenge for that area, that land, and everything. So we need to make sure that everything, the base is done right, and we've hired some good people that understand
Yes.
the golf course industry, and along with the Ochoa connection for the development of it, I think it's necessary for us to make sure that it has a good base and it starts right, because it's going to be a very, very important part of our sports tourism in this whole area. So.
Definitely. I agree.
And I think our superintendent is very knowledgeable, but he recognizes that he needs that professional help.
That's correct, Commissioner. We've been working closely with Carlos, as you know, and he's brought a team in, and this is just to supplement that team. And so we're seeking approval of this item.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Castillo, second by Mr. Rios. Everybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 4C, authorizing the issuance of sanitation system revenue bonds. We already did that.
We've covered that. 5A, Mayor Pro Tem. Boards and
5A.
commissions, Ms. Perla.
Good afternoon, Mayor and the City Commission. This item is
for the boards and committees served by elected officials, and Commissioner Rolando Rios is being nominated to the IMAS board.
All right. A nomination for Mr. Rios to be at the IMAS board.
Move to approve.
I have a motion by Mr. Fallick. Second by Mr. Castillo. Everybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Congratulations, Mr. Rios. 5B, future agenda items.
Mayor Pro Tem, I'll just mention, we have several items that will be coming to you all over the summer. It's going to be a very busy workshop season. I've discussed with most of you, most of the large projects we have working on, but in light of the public comment we heard earlier, I did want to mention to the Commission that one of the items on a future agenda will be a recap workshop session with Men's Collaborative, who has now completed their community survey, is in the process of putting their recommendations together. We'll be bringing that back to us very soon. So that's in the next couple of meetings. We've got some more updates on the airport, the golf project, and several other large projects that we're working on for you. So it's going to be a very busy workshop season.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Yeah. Table items 6A. I need a motion to remove from, are we ready to remove from the table?
Yes, sir. So moved.
I have a motion by Mr. Aguirre, second by Mr. Castillo. Everybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item removed from the table.
Can we do both of them at the same
Both of
time?
them? Okay. So is that motion for both?
Yes.
Okay, motion for both. Both items removed from the table.
Okay, so originally this item is request to reduce the right-of-way for Military Highway, which is part of the thoroughfare plan. Originally, it was going to be 150 feet. After meeting with the development team and the engineer and the customers, the clients have agreed to reduce the right-of-way as well as city staff to 120 feet of right-of-way with 65 feet of paving from back to back. This will allow for, of course, east to west mobility, allows access to infrastructure, water, sewer, storm line. It also promotes walkability and provides landscape strips along the military for the new area on that area.
There's a compromise and everybody is good with it.
Yes.
So the developers were okay with it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, motion to approve.
I have a motion by Mr. Castillo.
So question,
Yes, sir.
because I've each of them have come to see me, and there's a question. This is just dealing with the right-of-way and not the alignment necessarily, correct?
Well, the alignment's not part of variance request, but the main thing with the alignment is the way they had proposed it on Wayland. We had gone out there, we took some pictures. There is no as far as site visibility, it's very hard off of Wayland Road. So placing it at the bottom of both on Jackson and on McCall, it promotes visibility. So moving it to Wayland Road it creates lots of blind spots.
The answer to your question, Commissioner, is this is just with respect to
This is
the
just
roadway width.
this is just the right-of-way at the moment.
There is no request for the alignment.
Okay, so that will be a future item that'll come before us.
That's beyond the scope of the variance, the way this is written, so that relief will not come here.
That's just what I wanted to clarify.
I have a motion by Mr. Castillo.
Second.
Second by Mr. Rios. Everybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Mayor Pro Tem,
Item 7, executive session.
with regards to items 7A, 7B, and 7C, I recommend that the board entertain a motion to authorize the city manager and city attorney to proceed as described in executive session.
So move.
I have a motion by Mr. Rios. Second by Mr.
Rowley.
Castillo?
Castillo, Rudy.
I will abstain, seeing as how I wasn't a part of any executive session.
To approve A, B, and C. And an abstention by Mr. Fallick. Anybody in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. Motion carries unanimously. It's 6 o'clock sharp, and this meeting is adjourned.
Excellent.
Sorry about that.
Meetings are held on the second and fourth Monday of each month. Meetings are broadcast on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on the McAllen Cable Network.